I have this very ornate Kern in a very nice case. When I first get a clock in, I make sure that the escape wheel trips. Well, on this one it didn't, so I thought I'd put a few clicks on the winder just to make sure it trips, but put the key on and it just turned. So I thought, oh no, broken mainspring, what are the damages? Took it apart, found out that this click, it's a job to see, but it's not very thick. Most of the teeth are chewed on it, but it's very slightly tapered. It's got a dome on it. So I've got a new one, which is what's in here. I didn't want to thin it down, so what I've done is put a small internal taper in there so it sits a bit further in. Just done it with a graver, and we'll see how it goes. But it's got much better teeth. It's got a bit more meat on it because it's thicker. It's probably a third again thicker. This is 1.6. That's 2mm plus, so it should last a bit longer. Also, the bit of a job to see, but the click has lost its sharp point as well, so I'll be replacing that as well. So next job is get this out the lathe, put it in the movement. Luckily I couldn't find any other damage apart from the ratchet wheel and the click. The silly little spring is one of them that sits around one of the pillars. That was a bit weak as well, so what I've done is chopped a bit off and reshaped the end and stretched it a little bit so it's got a bit more tension to it. So that's the next job, to see if we've sorted everything out. Thanks very much. Okay, I've got the movement together, but as can be seen, so I thought, what is the problem? Now if you have a look round here, the first wheel, I'll hold the wheel itself, don't know whether you can see that, but the arbor's turning, but the wheel's not. You can see it better there, look. So the wheel's lost its grip on the arbor. So we'll have it apart and see what the problem is. Well, no, we know what the problem is, we'll see how to fix it. Okay, a bit easier to see now. Holding the wheel, I can spin the arbor quite freely. Now it looks as though it's just a press fit onto not the complete splines but a bit of the spline. So I think what I'm going to do is just stake a punch there, each one of those, to push a bit of brass into the what's left of the splines, and then I think we'll run a bit of Loctite in there as well, belt and braces job. I think that should do the job. There's not that much tension there really. If I can stake the brass into those little grooves, I think that'll do the job nicely. We'll come back when I've done it and see how we go. Thank you very much. Okay, don't know whether you can see that, but I've put some punch marks all the way around that, corresponding with the the V in the pinion, but I also, to start off with, I run some Loctite in there, let that run down first. I've just got to put it in the lathe now, make sure it's running true, but I think it is. It was beforehand, so I can't see any reason why not, and then we'll put it back in the movement and see how we go. Okay, well the staking on the first wheel seemed to work. It's all back together now. Just testing it now I haven't wound it fully. I'm a bit reluctant to do that at the moment, but it should be okay, because so I staked the brass into the grooves on the pinion, so hopefully it should be alright, but if not, we'll have to get another first wheel. But I suppose I've wound it 60%. I will try a bit more once I'm happy that it's going to run okay. But I think I'll tell the owner not to wind it fully, just to wind it when the clocks go forward and when the clocks go back. I think that'll be plenty. You know, 3/4 of a wind at the most should hopefully keep it going for many years to come. Thank you very much.
I'm pleased, yeah, because I did intend doing something with it, and I haven't, so it'd be nice to see it brought up to date.
Well, Andrew, Peter's worked hard to give it a more contemporary edge. But the question is, did it sell?